Hello everyone, Shriram Kumar here with the Shruti. Shruti is so excited, cleared PMP 18th of October, very recently. So she may remember some good memories of her PMP journey. PMP is very interesting about the journey. Certification is one interesting part. Apart from that, the whole story of going for the classes, it's something like a college days, right? Back to classes. And I sometimes see that the last day of the class, people feel, oh, class is ending, man.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
kind of stuff happens. And then reading books, family look you crazy. Are you reading now? Those are nice factors. So on this occasion, and she cleared the exam, and she's so excited. First things, Shruti, congratulations for this achievement.
Thank you, Sriram. You played a very big part in this journey. So I am very excited to share that.
Okay, nice. Happy to be part of the journey. Here it goes. Right. So, Shruti, is this anything auspicious thing you have to make it?
No, but everyone was doing that. So I thought that this number should not be shared. Someone might use it. If there is something like that, I should be cautious about it. So that's why.
I'm just pulling you. Other day, one other person, she put a yellow color. So I asked
Okay.
her question, is this auspicious? Anyway, people putting it, I don't think people play with this. But again, being safe is always good.
Yeah.
And again, 18th of October, you cracked it. Good job, great achievement. I think you feel a little relieved, relaxed after this happened. You get
Yeah.
your own time now. You can sleep.
Mm.
You can
Yeah.
eat consciously.
Yeah.
You can watch some Netflix movies. All back to
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
Good.
So my
So,
freedom was back to me.
straight up back to you, right? So, Shruti,
Yeah.
give some background. Where are you? What do you do?
Yeah. So yeah, as you know, my full name is Shruti Nagpure. I live here in UK. I work for Jaguar Land Rover. I have 10 plus years of experience in the product development. I don't have much experience in the project management,
Okay.
uh, but I had a little experience. But I attended your classes, and then I thought like, okay, yeah, project management I can do. So yeah, this is my little introduction.
Cool, cool. Nice profile. In UK, you are and enjoying. How long you're in UK?
Yeah, it's been 3 plus years, yeah, almost 4 years.
As per you, what is special in UK?
Uh, what is special? It's weather.
Party is special. Okay. So, where are you from India? Which part of India?
I'm from Nagpur,
Nagpur.
Maharashtra.
Yeah. The name says, okay, Nagpur you are from. And
Yeah.
okay, so UK, whether you're enjoying well. And
Yeah.
how about things of outing and maybe the food there? Do you enjoy those? Do you taste their
Uh,
food?
basically I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not too much into their food because theirs is like fish and chips. So I'm
Right.
far away.
The moment you say
So
vegetarian, 90% of the menu card doesn't fit for you.
yeah, absolutely. So I have only few options like I have only fries, the vegetable lasagna, and something like that.
Okay,
That's
cool.
it.
That's fine. But anyway, that's good. Good to be vegetarian. That's nice to know. And I'm seeing you working in a Jaguar in Land Rover. So
Yeah.
if anyone want to go for a new car, I think we'll approach you. Is this product good to go?
Yeah, of course you can go. That will be helpful for JLR and ultimately for me.
Ideally, when you get into Jaguar car, I don't think you will see the car. You will start seeing your product. Where is it? Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Anyway, nice to know. Good to have people from such big organizations where you get a rich knowledge from experienced people in that organization, right? See, when you work in that environment, you're not working with juniors. You may have a lot of senior people
Yeah,
who are there for decades, isn't it?
yeah,
They sometimes our age will be their experience. They will
yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
Very true.
yeah, we will be kiddo in front of them. Like, kiddo, come here, man.
Yeah.
So I remember when I was traveling for Verizon in US, there was one senior lady. I was very junior guy. She'll call me, "Hey kid, come here." So she'll treat me as kid. "Hey kid, come here." Kind of.
Yeah, it happens.
Learning in such a rich knowledge environment, how is it for you? I'll read the PMP. Do you see connection between them? How is it for you?
So basically, when we work with the big organizations, we understand that there are many stakeholders for every little things. Like you have different team for every small activity. Whereas in a small, I have worked in the small organization as well. So where I have observed that in one team only the work is getting distributed and they are doing everything. But here for every activity you have a different team, so you have to interact more, you have to convince the stakeholders. So that comes here more, the I would say your leadership quality should, I mean, it gets developed here.
And
And when we relate it to the project management, we learned like how to manage stakeholders, how to integrate the things, how to
right,
integrate the processes. So
right,
I relate it that way.
right. Makes sense. Makes sense. I get the point there, right? So you need to be more agile. You need to
Yeah.
be a more people person to connect to the many, understand their mindset. That's good. That's good. Very good. Very good. So now you work in such a big organization. It looks good going for 3 years. Now, how come you had a thought you have to get certified? Is there any demand from your company? How is it?
No, it is not like that. Basically, last year I had a conversation with one of my friend. She told me about this certification. Before that, I was not at all aware. So I have mentioned her in my post as well, Snehal. So she told me about this, and then I read, and then I got to know that how I mean, how could I miss this kind of certification? That's what I thought. And then I realized, yeah, I should do this. So last year I decided that I should get PMP certified. So you won't believe, but my application was accepted in last year, 5th of November 2020. But I
Mm,
appeared for my exam this year because I started my preparation in the April or somewhere there. Yeah, I spent 3 months reading whole PMBOK because I thought reading it will be sufficient. Just like in engineering, we used to read the syllabus, and there is we thought like, okay, we are ready for the exam. But then I realized that I don't remember anything. It's like I haven't read anything. And then I thought, okay, I should go for classes now. So
okay.
that so that at least I have some channelized way where, I mean, I was putting efforts, but I didn't know where it was going. And
Mm.
that's how I landed to ShriLearning.
That it came to Sri Lanka. Okay. So being in UK and timing difference, how do you manage?
Um, like I managed as in it was my afternoon time when the
Actually,
classes were there. Yeah. So I used to have my lunch and then used to sit for your classes. So thanks to your way of teaching, like you used to crack jokes in between and you used to tell us different stories. So that has helped me a lot to stay awake all over the session. So it was like I was spending all afternoon in the classes.
nice.
And thanks to my husband, he used to watch me whether I am sleeping or I'm still attending the class.
I
Yeah.
believe I believe he was the one who enrolled you to the session.
Yes, yes, yes. You're right. He only suggested me. I was looking for the good classes, and he told me that, see, I got this on LinkedIn, and this many people are posting about it. Why don't you go for this? So straight away, I just enrolled myself.
Nice. That's why he was watching. Are you listening properly in the class?
Yeah, yeah. Because he has seen me, I was reading Pimbok, and later on, I mean, when I finished it, he was expecting that I should say that, okay, now I am ready for my exam after a month. But I told him that I think I won't be able to do this.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice. I understand. Post lunch, sitting for the class is the toughest part, right?
yeah, yeah. Basically.
At least in India, we start the class by evening 6. So these guys would have had a good tea or slept 3 to 4 o'clock fresh, they sit for the class. But for you, just now you had a full lunch, come and sit.
Yeah,
So,
it was like,
so we need some cracking jokes and stories to make classes interesting for
yeah,
people not to sleep.
yeah, absolutely. So your way of teaching is not actually teaching. It is just like interactive session, and you are explaining something which we listen, and then you tell some example. So you won't believe, but when I was in my exam, I remember few of the examples which you were telling, like, okay, this man has got that, and I was like, Shruti, just focus on the question. Don't think about that example right now.
My God, the exam hall stories are running for you.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know that you have a lot of memory of the
Yeah.
class. Nice, good. So, good thing is you read PMBOK and the classes happen. I think July you joined the class, I believe,
Yeah.
right?
Julie.
July, August, you have went. So after which you read the book again or you read any other book? How you went for reading?
Uh, so during the first session only, you have mentioned that it is good if you have read whole PMBOK before this session. So I felt a bit relaxed that okay, my efforts are not in vain. So yeah, it is good. So once I started attending your sessions, I had made some plan that okay, if this week we are going to cover this topics, I'll read this whole week. First week I did that. Second week also I did that. Later on, I just lost my track. I was not at all able to read whole week. I was just attending the session on the weekends, and later on whole week completely shut off. So then after when there was a last day of class, I felt so guilty. I felt like okay, I was not at all consistent in my homework. But that homework thing, I took it very seriously. I used to do it at least thrice a week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was doing it at least thrice a week, which is like more than enough for me writing things. But yeah, once,
When you write, do you feel little satisfied, accomplished? Do you get
yeah,
that?
yeah,
That
I felt really good. I felt like I am doing something which I should have done before, like which I should do regularly, in fact. So that writing is very good thing. I have my half of the book filled with that homework only.
nice, nice. Good work you did. Okay, nice. Good to know. Fine.
Yeah,
So you read the books, get ready, and you practiced some full exams, right? You did some full
yeah.
exams. Was it good score started coming in the full exams initially?
No, it wasn't actually. So as I told you that after your classes, I started studying seriously for the exam. Like what I did, I prepared it chapter wise, like the knowledge area wise, and then I attended the chapter wise test from ShriLearning, which were very helpful. And that's how I finished. I followed the plan which you have provided, and later on I started doing the mock test. In the first it wasn't good, but from the second it was like consistent, let's say. I see, I forgot, I think it was 65 or something around that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was around 65. Yeah,
I remember the first three exams you were around 60,
6.
65, sorry, 65. And the
Yeah,
fourth exam you got 60. You got a little
yeah,
scared. Oh
yeah.
man, we're going down.
Yeah. And it was just 1 week. I mean, I was just 1 week away from my exam, and my score has suddenly went down. And I called you in the panic that Shriram, what should I do? I don't know what to do. I'm going to fail my exam. Please suggest if I can postpone exam. But then you told me that I mean, you explained me very nicely about what should be my plan for the next week, and the one line you said that Shruti, don't worry, people pick up in the last week. That has helped me a lot. So yeah, as you said, I again went through the chapter wise questions. I attended the PMI study hall, and the most important thing, uh, I never teach the homework in the last 2 weeks. Like those homeworks, whatever you used to give, I didn't write it, but I was going through it. Whenever I used to sit for the study, I used to go through it first.
Nice, nice. I think that's a good memory recall, right? Certain key points. That's pretty good, pretty good. Nice, good. A very disciplined student there. Huh? From school days, I think you were like sitting in the first bench, following teacher.
Yeah, sort of. Not
Uh,
that much.
nice, good. So, how do you plan your exam in UK? Was it Proctor or you went to center? How do you plan?
I went to center actually because I heard a lot of stories about proctor based, but so I got scared. So I thought it's okay to go to center because, and then luckily I got the date, so I attended at the center.
Okay, so how is facilities in center there in UK? Do they provide better computers and all are good?
Uh, the computer and all was good, but there, I mean, the center to which I went, it was like very crowded actually because there were many driving exams were also going on, so people were coming and going. So it was uh, little noisy, I would say, compared to other centers because I had attended.
But usually the
Sorry,
exam room would be glass door closed, right? That's how it
yeah.
should be.
Yeah,
Uh,
those were closed, but we were having the compartments there, like we generally have in the exam centers. And that driving exam was just for, I think, 45 or 1 hour. So people were just, and I was at the corner seat. So that's why there was much disturbance, I would say. Otherwise,
okay,
it was good. Yeah.
okay, nice. I think they give this a noise reduction or noise arresting headsets.
Yeah.
But it's still, if people keep moving, your eyes will be
Yeah.
moving. Okay. So how do you plan your exam timing? Were you able to do all 180 questions properly?
Yes, I was because I exactly followed what you have mentioned, like first 90 minutes and then again. So like that. So I remember that when it was first 90 minutes were about to finish, and I had like 7 to 8 questions remaining from my target. So what I
Uh,
did, like last 4 questions, I only read just once and just tick 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 answers because I didn't want to lose the time for this second session. And then I took my break. I was like, okay, so in second session I'll do it nicely. In second
but
session I picked it up, and then in second session it was pretty good. I took only 2 minutes more than what I planned. And my last question was, I mean, I had only 1 minute remaining and one question left to answer. So
uh,
I
uh,
just read it. Thankfully, it was a short question. It was not a like 4 5 line question. It was a short question, and it was an easy question, so I could answer it. And then I submit it. I thought that it will take at least a minute to result to appear, but within fraction it appeared.
they
before
decided.
I
Yeah, they
before
would
I
have
got
decided.
that,
When you
okay,
cross,
please.
yeah, when you cross 100 question, they decided Shruti is PMP. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
So
the person is good. They're doing fast reply. Those days it will take, I remember it takes some few seconds, not a minute, at least few seconds. The browsing, it will be browsing. Then only answer will
yeah.
come out. Good, good. Nice to know. Did you felt that emotion when you see that result? Ah, happy.
Actually, I took a minute to acknowledge that okay, my result is that my result is it true? So then yeah, but I was really happy because I was very much tensed in the last 2 days, as everyone will be before their exam. So that result has made me really really happy.
I'm sure the day before the exam you didn't sleep properly, and
No,
uh, and you would have, and you made your partner.
his life was horrible.
he
He
would
was
say,
all day.
he would have prayed, please clear the exam. Don't.
I think more than me, he was praying, God, please, I'm not able to watch TV. I'm not able to listen music. Please.
You would
Why
have, you
am
would
I?
have, you would have felt bad. Why I put her to Shriram classes? She was happy living a life.
No, but after attending learning classes, I was not at all. I mean, crying in front of him, like, okay, how I'll do, how it will happen, and like that. I was very clear that it is going to happen, but because I got the way how to do it.
Nice. That's a solid state. Okay, good. Super. Happy to know that. So the key is reading books and then practicing questions. Don't give up it.
Yes,
Last 1 week, 10 days, very crucial. Focus
yes,
and more towards examination. Stay confident in the exam hall. Timing is very important in the exam hall. 90, 70, 70, right? And did you take break? I mean, you went out, take refreshment and come back.
yes. Break is very important. I mean, I think for me, break has worked really very well because it has helped me to come up with a fresh mind in the next session. Because
Right.
yeah, and
Definitely.
I utilized full 10 minutes break. It's not like I utilized just 5 minutes. I took full 10 minutes break. Yeah.
Very, very good. Good job you did. That's a good job you did. So now, any credit to your man for this all? Did you say that man, you made it? You gave some party for him?
Yeah. I treated him.
You, huh? Okay. And any key points you want to tell to people? There are many people like you who start preparing, but the scores are not going high. They're a little
Yeah.
tense. Okay. And any points you want to tell that do this, your scores can get better or stay confident. Any points you have for them?
Yeah. The first thing is, mm, I think whenever you are appearing for the full exams, reviewing each and every question is very important. Don't even leave a single question because you never know that that will be in your final exam. So appearing for the test is a different thing, but reviewing the question is very important. That's the first thing which has helped me a lot. And the second thing is whatever the notes we take, I mean, we write down in the session, those are very important because on the last day you will not get time to read everything. But if you read only the notes from the classes, because it covers almost every important point, and you will get, I would say for me it was almost 80% of my questions were based on those points. So yeah, reading your notes and reviewing your exams. And yes, whenever you finish any knowledge area, it is very important to go through the chapter wise test as well.
Ah,
So these three things.
that's an important point. Chapter test is important point.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. That's a good valuable inputs. I like that. Nice to know that. And how do you think your corporate will Jaguar? What they do
Yeah.
there? Did they accept your success? Did you announce to them?
Yeah, I recently announced to them, to my manager. He has acknowledged it, and he said that okay, like he said that okay, he'll help me in getting some project management work. But yeah, let's see.
So few more projects on your way. The moment you say get certified, take 5 projects. Have. Oh, man. At least I think 5 o'clock with this PMP now, 7 o'clock, I have to be at office.
No, but
Okay.
it's good. This feeling is different. You feel more confident about yourself.
That's always interesting. You feel that, as you rightly said, confidence one. Other one after listening the classes also, you would have got some key points how to tackle leadership part, right? So, see, primarily in the classes we try to talk more about how to be a better leader. Okay,
Yeah,
uh, leader doesn't mean you have to be a CEO. Any position where you are, you are a leader for it. Can I
yeah,
be clear what my communication is? I'm a leader for it. So that's a point.
yeah,
Super. Well done. Well done. So first thing, thanks a lot for coming up here and giving more valuable inputs for the people who are preparing. And I'm so happy that you made it. In the sense, there was some hesitation close to the exam. Shall I go for it? Postpone it?
yeah.
And even though I tell them, some of them feel, no, I cannot. But at least you took the word. Okay, fine, I'll go. Right. So that's some people you can ask us early, they will clear the exam. One of them is you. I can see you are promisingly coming up. So definitely you will clear the exam. All right. Good. And all the viewers, thanks for watching this video. And I'm sure you are excited with her journey. Anything on Jaguar Land Rover, you can ask her. Any car model you can ask, she will send the wallpaper. So you can give likes and
Thank you.
comments. Yeah. Great, great. Super. Any final notes from you, Shruti?
Just all the best to all the aspirants. And if you are in the ShriLearning, consider yourself certified.
Wow. You are making our time tag for us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, thank you for this opportunity and thank you for your guidance.
Super. Keep rocking and keep winning more. As I used to tell that, learn, apply. Don't keep it with you. Apply. Only when you apply, you will know certain things are working, certain things are
Yeah.
not working. Whichever is not working, you have to polish it. That's why they have this community called PMI Institute community, where they keep learning about some of the failure points. Not all going to work. Definitely something will fail. So we have to correct it out and start applying. That's how it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
So good, keep rocking. Convey my regards to your partner who really trusted you and made you to come to this level, because empowerment is very needed at a family level. That's what the growth will happen. So credit to him as well. Okay. See you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.